Hi, I'm doing Paul McWhorter's Raspberry Pico lessons, and in lesson number 45 he asked us to create a spirit level using the MPU6050 sensor. And I'll just give you a quick look at my code before I demonstrate it. As in a previous video, I demonstrated how you could have bigger fonts. So I've created a font that is Noto something or other, which was commissioned by Google in order to be able to use all sorts of different letters with accents on. And it also has in it, if you get the full character set, it also has the degree symbol, so I thought I would use that. Right, that's that. I'm calibrating it. My house and therefore my desk is at a terrible angle, so when I take the readings for X, Y and Z acceleration at rest, it isn't that great. So I've done something to calibrate the MPU6050, and how I did this is I just let it settle for a couple of seconds, and then I take as many readings as I can in 2 seconds, and then take the average of it. And then that means I've got the offset, which needs to be applied to every reading. But I have to do something different, because the expected value of X and Y is 0, and the expected value of Z is 1. So that's what I've done there. I've compensated for one's meant to be 0, and near 0, one's meant to be 1. Then I was just formatting the degrees into degrees, minutes and seconds. This was when I was using my bigger display, my wave share Pico Res Touch, but I couldn't get it to work with the font. But that just means that as opposed to putting 14.218 degrees, it would be 14 degrees, 15 minutes and 3 seconds or whatever. So that's quite useful. I think it was quite useful. Then I'm just setting up. I don't like having lots of numbers that I work out on a bit of paper, so I'm doing it here. So this is the grid that I will be displaying to show the spirit level. So I've worked all the figures out from the dimensions of the screen, and also I wanted to start after my first line of writing, so that applies to that. And then I've just put the radius of the bubble, and I'm also making it so that the spirit level the bubble only moves up to 90 degrees in any direction. Any more than that, it will display what the angle is, but it won't move the bubble anymore, otherwise the bubble disappears. And in a normal spirit level, it just stops, it doesn't disappear. And so now that's where I just do the calibration, and then I'm adding, is it called a low pass filter or something like that, which means that to allow for any anomalies in the data, like you could be going do 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 oop, oop, in order to kind of smooth them out, what you do is you trust old data more than new data. So the old data that I've already read in, I will trust 85%, and the new values I will just give a weighting of 1 minus 85. So hopefully that will stop things going jiggity jaggedy. Right, this is the main code. I'm just getting in the values, and this is where the adjusted value, I'm applying the weighting, so that's times 0.85, and then the new one is times 0.1, and I've also applied the offset to the to calibrate the figures. So that's what that does. Working out the angle, that is when I'm formatting it into degrees, minutes and seconds, which I don't need here. Then nothing else is really happening. Drawing the grid, then I'm working out how where the bubble ought to be, and that int, no, not the int, the min, max, pitch, blah 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 blah, that bit is making sure that the angle is between 90 and minus 90, and that's the same for that. And then I'm just drawing the bubble. So that's all very simple. I will run the program. Calibrating. Don't move the sensor. Right, that looks as if it's calibrated. Now I don't know how easy it is to see anything. I'll turn on my light. No, I won't. I'll turn on my light. Now, can we see that? That says, aha, nearly got it. Pitch, naught, roll, naught. I'll try and hold that there. Now I'm doing a bit of a roll. And as you can see, the pitch is going up. No, I'm not doing a roll, I'm doing a pitch. The pitch is going up and up and up and up and up. Up, 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 up. Don't know whether, right, it's getting towards the edge. And then when it gets to 90, it won't, whoops, I'm rolling a bit. It won't go any further than that. Right, take it back. It's rolling. No, that's rolling. And equally, it won't go any further than there, the centre of it, and going down and pitching the other way. And it's quite nice to be able to see the figures. Terrible video, but what do you expect? I was going to be adding on the bits. I was going to be doing lesson number, I'm turning off this light, I'm blinding myself. I was going to be doing lesson number 46 when he said you can try and get rid of the, if you're moving it, instead of tilting it or either way, if you're moving it, the acceleration does something. But I don't really have time to do that. I think I'll wait for Paul's solution. I mean, doing it with the low pass, what do you call it, filter, it does help to get rid of a bit of that. But from his hints in lesson number 46, he was wanting us to use gyro instead of acceleration, and I'll wait and see what he does.